Hey everyone, I am finally back to filming and today I'm going to do a get ready with me, and I think I'm going to try to do some type of like warm tone gold cut crease. I don't really know. I'm not really getting ready for anything. I'm just going to be doing homework, so I have a lot to talk about. But anyways, I am going to go ahead and start with my brows. The reason I am including this today is because I've been using a new brow pencil and I'm obsessed. It's the Trestique brow pencil. This is a mini one I got in an Ipsy bag and I really like what it does for my brows. It's exactly what I was looking for. It actually is like really sheer, so I can get a defined brow without making them really dark. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And I can't talk when I do eyebrows because I get super focused. And as usual, I'm gonna carve out my brows with the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I think I finally learned the name of it after all of this time. And then what I do is go in with the Brow Wiz in the color Taupe, which is not the one I have in my hand. Caramel, dark brown, where's my taupe at? Taupe, I found it. And I just use this in the front to get really hair-like strokes. Alrighty, so I'm gonna leave it like this for now, and then once I do my foundation, I always go in and touch up. I'm gonna do my other brow, and then I'll be right back. On a side note, I was like shaving my little baby hair fuzz stuff right here, and I shaved off part of my eyebrow. I'm heartbroken, but BRB. Okay, so I'm gonna start off by priming my eyes with the Marc Jacobs Undercover Eye Primer. I have been loving this because it has a coconut water in it. So it's really hydrating, and I think you guys all by now know I'm on Accutane. I'm on month 2, I'm almost done with it, and everything is dry. So hydrating anything is good for me. I'm just gonna set that with a tiny bit of a translucent powder. And today, actually I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face and let that kind of sink in also. This is a new discovery for me, even though it's not new. It's the Makeup Forever Skin Booster, I think it's called. I just have a sample of it. But this has been really helping my makeup stay hydrated throughout the day, because the problem I've been having while on Accutane is that my skin just absorbs everything. And even if I put like a super luminous foundation on, it soaks it up. Like it'll look matte in about 2 seconds. And I've been on the hunt for a good foundation. Well, on Accutane, the best I've found so far is Smashbox Studio Skin, which I'd never used before, but I tried it and that one lasts pretty well. Ooh. It stays like a semi-matte, kind of demi-matte finish, but it does last really well. It doesn't cling onto my dry patches like a lot of them have been. So anyways, I'm going to let that sink in on my face and I'm going to do my eyes. I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Warm Brown Obsessions palette. I love these guys. I have this one and then the mauve one, and I've only used this one I think like once or twice, so we're going to use it. I'm going to start with, I think, this guy in my crease and like really blow it out. I'm going to use the Sephora collection number 42. It's a really fluffy brush. It's great for putting down that first transition color and making it really smoky. But anyway, so yes, I have been on Accutane. This is month 2. My skin is super dry. What's new? The best products I've found, I'm going to do a video on soon and let you guys all know. Are any of you guys on Accutane? Because if you are, leave a comment down below and we can chat, because I'm really interested to know what everyone's tricks are, because I know everyone has different tricks for Accutane. And then I asked you guys on Instagram what you guys wanted to see in my Get Ready With Me video, and the first comment was a half-cut crease, or a half-cut crease. And so I was like, girl, you're speaking my language. I am going to do that for you. So here I am. Very impatient because I didn't want to wait for more comments. So now I'm going to take, I think, a mixture of these two on a Sephora number 10 brush. It's just a little bit smaller, but it's still really fluffy. So with cut creases, I just focus things on the outer edge and in the crease. You really want to build those up because you're going to cut out the first half of your lid and all that's going to be covered up. Now I'm going in with the Morphe R39 and I'm going to start, I think, with this guy down here. Maybe I'm actually going to mix the two. And we're going to start building that up on that outer corner and into the crease. I'm going to keep it a little bit lower in the crease as opposed to the other ones I really like made blown out and smoky. I feel like the whole Get Ready With Me part is me talking. It's all going to be my face because with my eyes I need to focus more. But stay tuned because I have so much to talk about. I haven't done something this warm toned in a while. I'm going in with that blending brush we used just before that one, and it's a Sephora number 10. Now I'm going to take the R39 with this color down here, keep it lower. And I'm just dragging that about halfway through the crease, and then I'm going to switch brushes. This is my favorite brush for cut creases. It is the Sigma E47. So I'm going to take that same color, and I like to bring this up into the crease, but almost like slightly above it, so that when you cut the crease, you will still see this color. And this will give you that really defined line right above your cut crease. Back in with that number 10 brush. I'm going to pick up a little of that like peachy pink color right here. Now I'm going to take a Luxie 239 brush, and I think I'm going to mix these two just to deepen up that outer corner more. But I want to keep the warmth. Maybe, let's see. Just going to do that dark brown color because it's not super pigmented. And build it up a little. I just wiped off the R39 brush. I'm going to use that to help blend that dark color. That one is really not pigmented very much, so in some ways it's good because you can build it up. It's not going to go in and be super intense, but at the same time I would have liked if it was a little bit more pigmented. I'm going to use that Sigma brush again with that dark color and take that into the crease area. This is a Morphe M514. I love this brush. It's a little tiny blending brush, and it's just magical. Like, you definitely need this if you want to up your makeup game. Okay, I just went and grabbed a makeup wipe. Woo, my words. And we're going to clean all this up. I'm going to use a little bit of this Tarte Shape Tape and a concealer anti-sourness. Oh, maybe that's another language for concealer. I don't know. It's a concealer brush from Beige. Again, I got it in an Ipsy bag. I love the brushes they send out in Ipsy bags. They always work out really well. They're like brushes I usually wouldn't buy on my own. And then I try them. I'm like, wow, this is good. So I'm glad they sent it to me. So to cut the crease, I am going to make a little stripe. Look up, like up. And then I actually put it in a good place. But usually it will transfer to where you need to cut the crease. And then you just kind of follow your crease. Okay, so this is what we have, and I'm leaving the outer corner kind of messy because I'm going to go on with this next product, which is so amazing. They're the Tarte, let's see, Chrome Paint Shadow Pots. They are like metallic pigments that are pressed in there. They're almost like wet. Oh my gosh, these are beautiful. So I'm just taking it on my finger and putting it right on top of that concealer. It's funny because when I was like thinking about filming today, I was like, oh, I'm gonna do something really natural. Does this look natural to you? So I'm just taking a little bit of the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm going to run that on my brow bone to clean that up a little. Really helps soften the lines. This is a really good trick for if you're having trouble blending. Like, it really, I wish I would have done it before and after, but it really helps you soften your blending up. Now I'm going to add just a thin line of liner. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Perversion. This one is super black. It's really good, and it is very waterproof, so I don't use it every day. Alrighty, so it's just a really thin line of black liner. You could totally do a wing if you want to, but I don't want to. And I'm going in with my Sephora Lashcraft Big Volume. This is my favorite mascara. It doesn't transfer on me. If I'm like really sweating or something, I think it will. But for the most part, I don't have issues. And I think you guys all know by now that I have really hard time finding a good mascara that does not transfer. I literally have tried them all. Boom. My lashes are super long. I need to do my video on the Rodan & Fields Lash Boost Serum because they are insane. Like, really long. I just did a really light coat of that because I don't want to cover up the lashes. I'm going to use a Sky Lashes number SL19. They're just a really winged out dramatic lash. I like doing flared out ones with cut creases because it kind of keeps that front part the attention and makes the outer part a little bit more dramatic. So I am going to go pop this on. I'm going to grab an eyeliner because I don't have one in here. I will be right back. Okay, my lashes are on. I had a mini panic attack because I couldn't find my lash glue, but I found my house of lashes, so we're good. Lashes are on. Everything is fine. So I am gonna try out the Anastasia foundation stick. I've tried it before and I hated it. And the reason being, let me clarify, is because I have dry skin and it's definitely made for more oily skin because it's matte. But I do want to try it again. Shout out to Stephanie and Jamie from Anastasia. They came into Sephora and were teaching us all about it, and they recommended mixing it with an oil, so I'm gonna try that today. It looked amazing. I applied that on one client and it looked really good, so I want to try it on myself. I want lots of coverage, so more is more. Foundation sticks have just never worked for me. Like, they always look dry even when I'm not dry. Like, even when I had more oily skin, they always look so powdery and dry, and I don't like it. Okay, so this is the Josie Marin oil. I think I'm gonna go with my Hourglass Vanish Foundation Brush, I think it's called. Okay, I'm already liking it way more. Way more. Okay guys, I think they're right. Funny how that works, huh? And I am as dry as the freaking Sahara Desert right now. So it looks super light on camera, but I promise it's maybe like a shade too light for me. But it looks like 5 shades too light on camera right now. I'm really scared, but I'm gonna try to build it up. I'm worried that that is going to make it really cakey, so. This is the color Beige, by the way. Okay. This was a much better experience, let me tell you. Gosh, I love mixing oils in my foundation right now because I'm so freaking dry that it just gives so much more, I guess, just hydration. But let me zoom you in so you guys can see what it's looking like. Disclaimer, I have a ton of dryness on my chin. That's been my problem area. I use a ton of skincare, but you guys are probably gonna be like, oh my god, this looks awful on your chin, but let me tell you, compared to the foundations I have been working with, like my normal ones that I love, they are not working while I'm on Accutane. So let me show you. So you can see it's like I have a ton of dryness. It's constantly peeling. I do face masks and tons of skincare. But it's not sitting, considering how much dry skin's there, it's not too bad. My forehead looks good. Anyways, that's what I have been dealing with, and it's really frustrating, but I like try not to wear makeup too often other than when I work and stuff. But this is not too shabby. I think when my skin is not quite as dry, I really like that. So if you have drier skin and you have that foundation, try mixing it in with an oil. And I think you'll like it a lot more. Use the Tarte Shape Tape on like my chin and my nose just to add some coverage because I don't want to build up that foundation too much. Let me tell you guys, so Accutane was one thing I wanted to talk about, is that I'm on my, I don't know why this keeps happening to me, guys. Every time I apply things with the sponge, it like takes up the makeup. My skin is so lovely to deal with while on Accutane. I'm like, this better be worth it because I'm a mess. Because I knew it was gonna be hard, but it's a little, I don't know, like now I've kind of gotten used to it, but in that first month, the first month was really hard for me. I had severe dryness in the sense that like my scalp dried out so bad. I was getting terrible dandruff and it just itched so bad. Like I started to get a bald patch up here because I was itching it so bad. And I think that was really difficult because I like freaked out and didn't want to lose all my hair, understandably, right? And yeah, so I got this hair treatment stuff and like a hair mask, and like this is how Accutane works, is it basically stops your oil production, so everything gets really dry. I literally wash my hair once a week because if I do wash it more than that, it dries out like crazy. So I wash it once a week and I do a hair mask. I have like a leave-in hair treatment I use, and that seems to work the best. But yeah, it's kind of rough. This is the BareMinerals BareSkin concealer. While I've been on Accutane, this has been my go-to because it's super hydrating. It's like a serum concealer. So anyways, I also got bloody noses. I got, obviously my skin was dry. My lips are like extremely dry. I constantly have a thing of Aquaphor in my pocket. I keep one in my car. I have like 4 or 5 like around the house and things like that because I use so much. I've already gone through 2 tubes of it. And I kind of like, I think I thought that Accutane wouldn't be as rough on my skin because I like already had a really good skincare routine and was hydrating it and whatnot. But yeah, not the case. So yeah, it's been rough. My arm, like everything's dried out. Like my neck, my ears started to peel, my arms, everything. And I'm pretty sure, like I'm only on half a dose right now. I'm pretty sure they're gonna up me eventually, but it better be worth it. It did, my first month, it did clear up my skin a lot. Like my skin didn't purge, which if you don't know what that means, when you go on new acne medication, your skin typically will purge. And it just, it's kind of like getting accumulated to the treatment, and it will purge and get rid of like all the gunk in your skin and blah blah blah. So mine didn't do that the first month, but it did start this month, and I got like 5 giant breakouts down here, which are still going away. But yeah, that's kind of the experience I've had. I've also switched a lot of my makeup products. I've been using this Collagen Dough, what is this called? Face powder? I don't know. I found, I like went on to Sephora and was looking at all the hydrating powders, and this one had pretty good reviews. And it, I mean, it makes my skin not look like it has powder, but it sets it. So that's what I was looking for, because I'm trying to keep my skin like as dewy as possible. I've never missed oil so much in my life. I'm gonna use the Anastasia Liquid Glow in Perla to highlight. What else do I have to tell you guys? Okay, so we're moving. Surprise! I still live with my parents, and they want to move to something that has land, not horse property, but just some land, so we're not in like a neighborhood, because we live in a neighborhood like cookie cutter house type thing. So we've been looking for pretty much a whole year now, and we found a house out on a mountaintop, and it's like just outside of town, so it's not far, or it's not too far I should say for what it is. It's on like a hilltop. It's super cool. But it is a fixer-upper. Like, it's pretty nice how it is, actually. But we really want something a little different on the inside, so we're gonna fix it up. And yeah, once that's done, maybe I can do a house tour, like if my parents are cool with that. I don't know, they might be weirded out, but I can ask. I'll do like a beauty room tour. I don't really know. And one of the houses we were gonna look at, or we were looking at, I was gonna get like my own beauty room, and it was gonna be so cool, but that just didn't work out. So our house is getting inspected on Monday, and then we're gonna go from there. And yeah, so that was like a big thing. I've moved all of my beauty stuff into my brother's old room, which is like a guest bedroom, but we took out the bed and everything and put that in a storage thing, and all my vanity and everything's in here. So right now it's kind of like a filming room. Just taking whatever is on this powder brush. I didn't put anything on it. And setting where my blush and bronzer and stuff goes. Dim Light is a really great powder for dry skin or mature skin. It has a little bit of sheen to it, so you can set your foundation so it doesn't crease, but it doesn't like accentuate fine lines or dryness or anything like that. But it is hella expensive. It's like a $60 powder. But I have it in the holiday palette, which was also hella expensive, but I do use it a ton. Next, I think I've been using this a lot again recently. It's the Milk Chocolate from Too Faced, and I'm gonna use a flat powder brush from Icing. I used to use these brushes all the time. I still love them. They're fairly affordable and they are very high quality. They're just like the Tarte bamboo brushes. Kind of been using this as a contour and a bronzer, just really lightly. So the other thing I want to talk to you guys about is I finally hit 5,000 subscribers. That is insane to me. Like, I can't even wrap my head around it still. But thank you guys so much for supporting me. I have been able to do great things and work with some great people just because of you guys. So I want to say thank you, and I am going to have a giveaway. I'm actually going to film my giveaway right after this. So I'm actually probably going to post that first because I'm going to get that out of the way. But keep an eye out and do enter. I am so thankful for you guys, and I just want to give back a little bit. So thank you guys so much. I'm so excited. For highlight, I've been obsessed with the Anastasia So Hollywood. I've had this for like 2 years. I got it 2 Black Fridays ago, but I didn't really use it because for some reason when I first got it, I didn't think it was intense, but you wait. You guys see that? I didn't think it was intense. How silly of me, right? Now the other problem with Accutane is I haven't been wearing lipstick because my lips are always peeling. So we're going to see what ends up happening today when I put lipstick on. And then for blush, I have been mixing these two from the Hourglass palette. And I've been using the It Cosmetics 316 Velvet Luxe Plush Brush. It's perfect for blushes, especially because I'm not a big blush person. I just like a sheer wash of blush, as I just like piled blush on my face. Okay, so let's move back on to my eyeballs. So I'm gonna take the Marc Jacobs, let's see, yeah, Odyssey eyeliner. These are awesome. Just to add a little something as if it wasn't intense enough. Then going back into that Huda Beauty palette, I'm gonna take this color right here on a Sonia Cash like pencil brush that came in a holiday kit. Then I'm going to take my Sigma E45. I love this for the lower lash line. And blend that out a little bit. And that's as simple as I'm going to keep it. Some lower lash mascara. I use my MAC Extended Play on the lower lashes because my lashes are so long right now with the Rodan Field Serum that anything transfers. Even this will transfer sometimes. Look at that. It's like a light coat too. I try not to go crazy because I don't want them to overpower my upper lashes. Oh, on a side note, I meant to say this earlier. I posted a black smoky eye inspired by Amy's Makeup Box on Instagram and Facebook. If you guys liked that, I'm obsessed with it and want a tutorial on it, please let me know because I've done some black smoky eyes in the past, so I don't want to be repetitive, but I did love it. Oh man! I forgot I was going to try this new Lancome. I'm still going to try it. I don't know. We're going to put it on. It might be a little bit dark. Let's find out. I was swatching this at Sephora and it is so beautiful. Yeah, this is good. This is good. They are so pigmented. And they're really metallic, not sparkly. Alrighty, now I'm going to line my lips with the NARS lip pencil in Halong Bay. Is that how we say it? Have we ever established how we say it? Then I'm going to go in with my Dose of Colors Butterscotch lipstick. I really hope this doesn't make my lips look awful. I'm just going to go in and touch up my lips with that foundation stick, I think. Okay, there's one thing I forgot to do. It is set my face, and I don't use it so much as a setting spray, but as a hydrating mist. This is the Pure Miracle Mist. I love this stuff. Maybe just a little more. I know, I don't remember the exact number, but I know it's infused with a ton of oils and good stuff for your skin. I've had it clearly for quite a while, but I just started reusing it while my skin has been really dry. And can we just talk about these curls really quick? Like, oh, look at them. My hair is super flat and thin and does not hold curl, which I'm not sure how this will last. But I use the new Aria by Sephora collection curling iron. It's like infrared heated, and they have a blow dryer and a straightener also that I kind of like really want to try now because I don't know. I need to kind of research what the infrared does, but I know obviously it's supposed to have some sort of effect, and I know it's supposed to help protect your hair more, but I do feel like it gave my curls like a lot of bounce, if that makes sense. So I will keep you guys updated if you guys are interested in that kind of thing. So anyways, this is the end of my get ready with me. I'm so glad that I could get back to filming. I have just been really busy, and I know I say this all the time, but like I feel like my life just keeps getting busier and busier because this is my senior year. So bear with me, everybody. I'm gonna try to upload at least like once or twice or maybe 3 times a month if I can, but no promises. So thank you for bearing with me. Thank you again for 5K, and I'm gonna film the giveaway right now, so go check that out. And thank you guys all so much. I love you, and a happy 2018. This technically is my first video filmed in 2018. I don't know if it's gonna be the first one uploaded, so bye guys, have a good one.